Shake. Practice what you preach.
Practice what you preach.
Just don't drive like I drive. That you definitely don't want to do that.
So we're headed to Giant right now. All right.
Headed over to Giant. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour of the supermarket. It's got a lot of healthy, delicious, and nutritious food. So we're gonna give you guys a little tour. You've probably heard the advice because it's pretty common to stay in the perimeter, right? Stay on the outside, but I'm just gonna remind you guys that because that's really good advice. That's where you're gonna find the fruits, the vegetables, the meats, the eggs, protein. You guys know protein is the building block of muscles, right? Protein is the building block. That's why I'm drinking mine right now. Hopefully don't get in any trouble over here. Like he was like the Giant security.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got you with me. Back me up. I'm gonna bring the cart just for fun. So this is the first thing I was saying. You want to stay in the perimeter, right? Like in the middle aisles is where you get in trouble. 26 grams of protein. Stuff right here. This stuff right here, we got some blackberries, we got some blueberries, we have raspberries, strawberries. Berries are good because they're a little lower in sugar than say like, I think, again, most of you guys know this, but I like to just remind you, watermelon, pineapple, bananas. Not bad, but it's high in sugar. Can't go wrong with a little salad. I mean, what I always, I always advise my clients to eat salads for lunch. So, because lunch is a tough one, right? It's like breakfast, you can kind of say, all right, stick to the basics, oatmeal and eggs. Dinner, it's like, okay, I can have some chicken, I can have some fish and some vegetables, but it's like lunch, the typical lunch would be what? A sandwich probably, right? Stick to a salad, man, Throw a little chicken in there, a little protein. Yeah, that's good because it has a little kale, a little spring mix. I mean, that's just a good old spring mix. Please grab a nice handful, chop up some other stuff, chop up some peppers, some tomatoes, throw a nice can of tuna on there. We'll check out the tuna. Cauliflower is what got me through every weight cut I ever did in my life. Cauliflower and broccoli because it's got a lot of fiber in it, so it's not gonna stick to you. It's good for your digestion. My trainer told me when I was really having to cut back, he was like, look, if you're gonna be a little hungry, when you make your chicken, steam cauliflower and broccoli. You can eat as much of that stuff as you possibly want without feeling guilty. So load up on some. I love cauliflower, man, but you have to steam. If you make a casserole, it defeats the purpose. You might as well eat French fries. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know zanahoria is Spanish for carrots?
I did not know that. A little high in sugar, but still good. Not as good as broccoli. Anything green, can't go wrong with green. Gotta watch the cold cuts and the cheeses. Cold cuts are high in sodium, salt. So, and then it's the sandwich thing. It's like you buy enough. It's like, all the bread and stuff. The calories add up. I would steer a little clear of this. Actually, I think I'm gonna purchase this. This is a staple of the Malik diet. Take the skin off if you're really trying to be careful. I take the skin off. The thing that's great about this too, it's $4.99, okay, it's cheap, it is delicious, you get a ton of protein. So again, you take a nice chunk of this, and again, measure it and say about your hand, that is going to be, this is very exact science, as you can see. You get a nice chunk of this white meat in here, okay, and that's gonna be about 30 grams of protein. Okay, do that twice a day, that's 60. We said a couple weeks ago, let's aim for 100, you're more than halfway there. Stop at the Giant, grab a rotisserie chicken, feed the whole family.